Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing today? Camera, let's put you up here. You can see Chloe in the background. She's rolling. Good morning, Swiss Bank Changer of Ways. I have Silence, Matt Russo. Matt, saw your messages. Welcome to the Red Host, buddy. I appreciate your support, man. Means a lot. Thank you. We'll be in touch. Yes, we are starting the Imperial Guard today. No.
Make the Emperor proud this day.
Alright, the Imperial Guard of Cadia are loyalist human defenders of the Imperium, conscripted in large numbers. They rely on superior numbers and heavy vehicles. The Cadians have recently entered subsector Aurelia en masse to combat the constant Xenos and demonic threats that plague it. The Imperial Guard are commanded by Lord General Castor. Alright, let's get this party
10 years
started.
ago, we Blood Ravens destroyed the demon Alcair, ending his schemes to rot subsector Aurelia into a festering hellscape. We thought our victory would mark the end of the war for the sector. We were wrong. New demonic incursions relentlessly plagued her planets, Aurelia, Typhon, Calderis, and Meridian. In response, the Imperial Guard, the hammer of the Emperor, was deployed en masse to the sector to secure her, to defend her. Yet the incursions only grew in number, and soon were worsened by insurrection and madness among the Guard's ranks. Now the sector sits helpless, racked by constant, endless, unremitting war. We are Space Marines. We are the Blood Ravens. We would act, yet we too are locked in warfare with one another. Azariah Kairos, our chapter master and chief librarian, has declared the heroes of Aurelia to be renegades. Now we are hunted by our own brothers, brothers unaware of the chapter master's secret allegiance to Alcair. A corrupt Space Marine chapter master, a militia crippled by disorder and turmoil, demons, renegades, a sector that knows only war. The Imperium has had enough. One solution remains for the sector, a solution with which I am all too familiar. The Ordo Malleus approaches, the Holy Imperial Inquisition. Their colossal ships bear the munitions to perform exterminatus, cleansing every planet of the sector of life, Xenos and human, corrupt and innocent. But I have an ally in the Inquisition, an ally made during my darkest moment, and she has heeded my call. She will arrive in the sector before the Exterminatus fleet arrives, to investigate my claims. With proof, she has the power to halt the impending destruction, if she wishes.
All right. Cadia stands. Have any of y'all played the Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2? Because it's like beta is open right now.
Perhaps not all of the men of this sector are cowards. According to these cravens, one did not run when ambushed.
Not a coward, but perhaps a fool for allowing himself to be ambushed. I suppose we should collect him in the faint hope that he has useful intelligence about the situation. We'll need to move quickly, and there will no doubt be Xenos between us and our missing man.
I don't know why this game is always so incredibly loud whenever I start a new campaign. It's like it doesn't save my Options. Okay, that's a little too soft.
Commander here.
Okay, that's too loud.
Ready and able.
Oh yeah, that's a little better.
The leader of the Xenos that infest this place can't be far. Our missing sergeant may have more information for us. All that remains is to carve a path through these beasts to reach him.
Okay, so he can summon troops.
I protect the Imperium.
And she lights people on fire. Hammer of the Witches, hey!
Right then.
I see what you have.
Except for she doesn't have the she doesn't have the cool cannon.
It's nothing to me.
Contact. That was satisfying.
Let no foe stand.
This had better be important.
She's a melee class. Okay.
Tyrannid target eliminated. We are engaged here. Right.
On my way.
Moving.
Kingdom Hearts 3 in January. It's true.
Our fallen sergeant. Weaker than he needs to be, but stronger than I expected. I think this man can be salvaged.
Don't you doubt me.
Show me our way.
Thank you, General. I thought this might finally be it.
Your lack of cowardice is refreshing, Sergeant Major. But your weakness is typical of this sector. I'll toughen you up or use you up, perhaps both, as the Imperium requires.
Give us the target. This ammo's
Commander here,
heavy.
I am on my way.
I protect. I am departing now.
Upgrade. Much obliged, sir. Sir, are you seeing this? Ambush!
As expected. Best response to an ambush is to counterattack, quickly and forcefully.
Hey, Shadow Shroom. Reichsguard, good to see you. Pero.
You do not.
Yeah, I played through the tutorial for Battlefleet, and I had a lot of fun with the tutorial. Can't wait for the campaigns to be playable.
Now, on to our objective. Ravener attack!
Oh, that's interesting. They don't
And
possess the thing on this one.
I am under
One
attack.
less Tyrannid.
Tyrannid foe eliminated.
Over the proverbial reach.
Xeno's dead.
Undertaker.
That was satisfying.
I do appreciate it, man,
Commander
by the
here.
way.
Go ahead.
Even though...
Show me our.
A brave man
I always
will
have
not fear
such
enemy
mixed
fire.
feelings about that.
A smart man will not needlessly
It's like,
expose
I
himself to
appreciate it, but at the same time, it's like, ah!
Being smarter, you might not have fallen early, Sergeant.
I was raised with confusing feelings on stuff like that. Like, people
This had
being
better be
generous.
important.
I go.
That's
my
less
way.
vermin, at least.
We'll definitely do some Vermintide 2 today, though.
Let none stand before his troops.
This area is
This
right.
pain is nothing to me. I am a weapon of the Ordo Hereticus.
Target obliterated.
Go on.
I silenced. Yeah, yeah. She didn't get
I'm ready.
she didn't get nuked
I
by
hear you. Moving now.
Captain Blood Flag. Blood Flag. Oh, I said it right. I said it right. For anyone who was here for the Orc campaign, that
We must
one caused me
secure
some
that
problems.
structure at once. We will be able to procure additional forces there.
Undertaker.
Commander
Well,
here.
it's gonna
Ready
be a while
object
before that.
targeted. Proceeding with attack. Now is the time to move. I'm on the object. I shall see to it. Right
I have
then.
captured it as
Moving.
requested.
We came out here to make war. Is there a fight in our future,
Acadians
sir?
reporting for duty, sir.
A
Flamers.
simple squad of guardsmen is our basic and most useful infantry option. They'll crumble in close combat, but they pack enough las guns at long range that it doesn't matter. On the field,
they can be further assigned resources and war gear to enhance their firepower.
I wield the hammer of the witches.
Here, let's get to it.
Get them before they spawn.
Target is down. Here, let's get to it.
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, the guard.
This had better be important.
Let's hear it.
Looks like our requisition finally went through.
Oh,
Now we've got a chance.
Commander here. Go ahead.
Give us a target. Sure, I'll lug all this a little further. The enemy is here. Let's get to it.
Commander here. I am on my way.
We came out here to make war, didn't we? Get caught in the open by those. Be nasty. Damned looters!
Commander here. I have this all.
This is why we're here, I suppose.
For the Emperor.
Nope.
Oh, move!
I'm sure we can work something out, Undertaker.
I have no fear. Death is no reason to halt your service to him.
Commander here. Ready and able.
Isn't the donation? Oh yeah, it is. There we go. Oh, I saw somebody ask me earlier what schools I went to. So I went to 2 colleges because I had a major change.
Not my first
I went to. I did go to Texas Christian University. Later, the first I went to West Texas A&M University, where I studied. I studied music education for 3 years.
Oh, some big crash here, sir.
An orc ship. Orcs have an obsession with salvaged materials. We may find something useful.
And then
Kill any Xenos and take what we can
I
use.
decided that wasn't really what I wanted to do with my life, and excuse me. That wasn't really what I wanted to do with my life, so I ended up changing my degree to child development, and I went to study at Texas Christian
Canadians
University
are
for
always
2
ready.
years. Oh, you went to Tech?
That orc's beaten.
I had to visit Tech a couple times for my
Pinned down out here.
fraternity. We had a chapter at Tech. They had some problems. I'll put it politely.
Under attack out here!
Tyranid attack.
I strike
Object that.
We've eliminated that one. Object targeted.
the object defend.
Yes, I see the
shall
target.
destroy it.
Tech always seemed very bizarre to me.
I hear you.
Like, dear Lord, there's just nothing out in that part of Texas. Oh, you had a lot of friends. Oh, dude, I miss Canyon. I miss it so much. Oh gosh.
Show me our way to victory.
Give us a target.
Like,
This
it was
ammo's
kind of
heavy.
it was such a peaceful,
Commander
quiet
here.
place.
Ready it right then.
I'm departing.
Canyon, Texas is a wonderful place. Small world, Matt. Small world.
I protect the Imperium.
It always pleases me greatly to run into somebody that knows about Canyon.
Commander here. I am on.
Sure, I'll lug all this a little further.
Xeno.
On my way. I am under attack.
Tyranid have engaged.
You miss Lubbock?
Tyranid been pinned
Those are
down
words
out
I never
here.
thought I'd hear.
Tyranid target eliminated.
Yes, man.
This had better be important.
I swear, every time I visited Tech,
And ready and
Um,
relocating.
there was like a car accident or something. The traffic there and the drivers
Look at
were
another Tyranid.
awful.
I hear you.
Dear Lord, it was bad.
You make it sound so easy. There's the foe we came all the way out here for.
Commander here, on my way.
I am ever
Pulling it
vigilant,
there now.
ever aware.
It's a bit hairy here, sir.
One less
Zeno's
tyranid.
dead.
Displacing
I
now.
move with
Ready and
eyes.
relocating.
Lubbock always seemed like one of those
Set
places
better.
where
I'm on the
like
object.
whoever was responsible for designing like the
Right.
infrastructure and the
Moving.
roads and stuff just did not plan very well.
Object targeted. Proceeding with attack.
It was a fun place to visit though.
On my way. I'm on the object.
Lubbock's just it's just
Orders,
out in the
sir.
middle of nowhere though. I will say that. Like Canyon at least has like Amarillo close by, and if you're in Amarillo, there are other states close by. Lubbock is
Targeted.
just
Proceeding
it's
with
just
attack.
out there alone.
I see it, sir. Looks good. We'll get it. We have the target in hand, sir. Acadians are always ready. Reinforcements are here.
A heavy weapon squad would be handy here. Their suppressing fire would slow and cripple any enemy push.
Let's take cover over there. You know we're ready. Get to cover, men.
The Tyranids will try to dislodge us from this place. We will use the terrain to our advantage and disabuse them of this notion.
Packed up and moving out.
Alright. Hey, Christopher. Ogrins, Stormtroopers, Catachin Devils, and Rogue Squad.
Enemy
Use your cover, man.
New report. Enemy contact.
Go ahead, sir.
Let's hear it.
Target obliterated.
Zeno's are no match for us.
Good work.
Orders, sir. We're moving now.
Commander here. Right then. Moving.
Hostile
This
force.
place under it have engaged us. Disgusting, these things.
I have no fear.
I love that sound. Sir, they have us.
Commander here. Go ahead. Engaging rapidly.
The enemy has me pinned.
Tyranids are firing on us.
Damnable alien warriors.
Put down another Tyranid.
I am on my way.
Go ahead, sir. Orders, sir.
Let's take cover over there. Enemy unit spotted.
We're engaged. Tyranid attack.
Area is
Which game, Undertaker? You talking about this one?
Pinned down.
They're using the pond.
ready and able, sir.
Oh, not where I
I love
wanted to go,
that
but okay.
sound. The noise I can't stand.
Striking now. Stand back. I'll show you how it's done. Moving now. Report. Tyranid attack.
Tyranid warriors here.
Let none stand before his troops.
Tyranid poisons.
Commander here. Ready and able. On my way and on guard.
I am ready. This pain is nothing to me. I judge it fit for destruction.
Use your cover, men. Get us around this building.
Oh wow, she got absolutely bodied.
Go ahead, sir. Show them Cadian ferocity. That's proper destruction.
I don't have any like anti-vehicle stuff.
Under attack. Cover holding. Get them before they spawn more. Zeno's are no match for us.
More fire.
Seize the moment. The Hive Lord is nearby.
You
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
me. I'm here to stay.
Do we ever talk? We're done in here for now.
The Inquisition is not so easily removed.
We're Acadians.
Ever
Let's
aware.
act like it. Get yourselves in gear, soldiers.
We came out here to make war, didn't we? Pulling it there now.
Do we have a target? Everyone get inside. Commander here. Ready and
I'm on the object.
Target's mine, sir. Is there a fight in our future, sir?
It's the Tyrannid, sir. Where there's a big
Xeno filth.
Tyrannid have engaged us.
Pulling it there now.
Tyrannid attack.
Under attack!
More fire.
Cover, man. We are put down another Tyrannid.
That's less vermin, at least.
I hear you. Displacing now.
Ready and relocating.
Your attacks are
Tyrannid have engaged us.
Target is down.
That's proper destroyed. Let's do it. Everyone out.
Displacing
I
now.
move with
Ready
eyes.
and
Let's go.
relocating.
Eyes open. Be ready. I love that sound.
Just instantly incinerated.
I will capture it.
Is that a witch hunter? This lady is. Well, she's an inquisitor,
I've
but
captured
she's
it as
the
requested.
40k version of a witch hunter.
Commander here. Go ahead.
All right, let's go fight a hive
I
tyrant.
am ever
Pulling it there now.
Let's go. Eyes open. Be ready.
Do I think we will get Gorok as the next DLC or free DLC in Total War Warhammer 2?
Don't you agree, Mary?
I hope so.
You admire the horror, General?
Indeed. Its head will go nicely in my trophy collection. Aim low.
I like how she's like, I smell heresy, and he's like, nah, I just want a trophy rack.
We came all the way out here.
Right.
They're been down out here.
For the Emperor!
They'll tear us apart in melee.
I have no fear. I wield
Here,
the
let's get
hammer
to
of
it.
the witches thus.
This had better be important. Make the Emperor proud this day.
I am under attack. Moving now.
On my way. We've the Hive Tyrant here.
Ready and able, sir. I'll get a beast.
We're here. Let's get to it.
Fire is too heavy here. Moving now. Report. Tyrannid attack. Take a good look, men. This is how I deal with Xenos. As well as traitors and cowards. All much the same to me, really.
This guy's nice.
Put down another Tyrannid. Focus
Pain
fire.
is nothing to me. I am pinned here.
Where are you going?
Pinned.
Goof.
Been pinned down. I love that sound. Get them before they fall more.
Right.
That's proper destroy.
I have no fear. I am a weapon of the Ordo Hermeticus.
Go it. What the fuck? Been pinned down out here. Let them chase gas, man.
Onward.
They'll tear us apart and been pinned down out here. Put down another Tyrannid.
The enemy has me pinned.
They're dug in good and
I am
tight.
ready. Blasphemer!
I hear you.
Sir, they have us pinned.
That was satisfying.
Xenos are no match for us.
Your attacks are missing.
New report. Enemy contact. Go on. The Emperor, man.
Been pinned down out here.
And down he goes.
This beast is strong, but strength is no match for intelligence and resolve.
So falls the hive tyrant.
All large caliber explosive rounds, for that matter.
Now you're getting into the spirit, Sergeant Major. This ended better than it should have. Considering the poor quality and resolve of the guardsmen here, now that we have regrouped with Commissar Lord Byrne, No act of cowardice or incompetence will go unnoticed. Or unpunished.
With all due respect, General, I've been killing these beasts for a decade now, along with most every other Xenos known to the Imperium.
Sergeant Major, nobody questions your valor or loyalty. It is a beacon in a dark sea of apathy and heresy. Which is why I led the Lord General here, to you and your men. I am Inquisitor Adrastia of the Ordo Hereticus. The Inquisition is no stranger to this sector, having dealt with Cyrene in the approved manner some time ago. Now they are returning, to apply that solution to remaining planets of Subsector Aurelia.
You mean?
Exterminatus. The complete and utter destruction of every inhabited world in this sector. No one will be spared. Traitor, Xenos, or loyal. All will die.
Oh, yes. Peril, thank you for bringing that up. I'll move it. I'll move in just a sec.
For the Emperor, sir. Ever onward.
I'll do that right now. Boop. Boop. It's gonna be here. Let's do this. There we go. Let's try that. Let's try that. Med pack. All right. Let's get our guardsmen.
The
upgraded.
Exterminatus fleet will arrive in 3 weeks. I, however, am here on my own accord as a courtesy to Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Ravens chapter of Space Marines. He has a theory about the problems in this sector. It is a very interesting theory, and if it proves to be true, I can halt the Exterminatus. Unfortunately, I cannot prove or disprove this theory without assistance. Your assistance.
Why do you need me and my men?
Due to the delicate nature of my investigation, I am unable to make use of the normal channels. But you have proven trustworthy and resourceful. With the Lord General's guidance, you can be of great use to me.
Which still leaves us a problem of transportation about the sector. We need to move about with freedom, and without Imperial support.
I am aware of a means to solve this transportation issue. All of the planets in this sector are linked. Teleportariums, created in the dark age of technology, enable travel between planets, if one knows where to find them and how to make use of them. One of the teleportarium devices is actually quite near, in a war zone controlled by renegades and traitors. We must reach that teleportarium, and we must move quickly.
I get a Lehman Russ deployment. That's awesome. Love it. Artillery barrage. Mines. Remote detonation. Lord Baron. Is he a melee class? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, he's got some cool stuff. I appreciate any man that wields a flamer one-handed. Alright, so... it's level 2 armor, so we'll give it to him for now. Yeah, you can have the med pack because you stand in the back.
No, General, you want to hear this?
Yeah, drive me closer! Have I tried any Warhammer mobile games? Yes, Christian.
Officers and regiments that may be receiving. We're through with Imperial command. If we have to fight.
I have been playing the Age of Sigmar Realm War game. And I've been playing the crap out of the Age of Sigmar Champions card game. Is it blowing up a planet a huge waste of resources? Yeah, but, I mean, considering how many planets are apparently in the Warhammer 40k galaxy, they don't seem to mind too much. Are Shadow Warriors more powerful than, like, Way Watchers? No. Way Watchers are a higher tier than Shadow Warriors.
Make ready, guardsmen.
Glory is loyalty perfected.
Give us the target. This ammo's heavy.
Oh, he's like a robot, dude.
Show me our way to victory.
I trained for this day.
He's even got the Darth Vader stuff.
Ready and able.
Sure, snuggle this a little further.
I protect the Imperium.
Glory is loyalty perfected.
Now
I am
Moving out.
No wonder he likes to fight in melee.
These are their heretics.
You do not frighten me.
Engage. Eager to.
Attack.
Blight here diminished.
Enemy troopers have closed with us.
All threats must be thus extinguished.
This had better be important. On my
Is there
departing.
a fight in our future, sir?
Is the head-to-head finished with Dov? Holy mother of loud.
Intruders. Oh, I have been found. All right, you.
Christopher.
Who you are. Feel the might of the Baneblade.
Hey man, appreciate the donation so much. Also appreciate the message. Yeah, I'm quite jealous of most other countries in the world. I don't want to get into it because, like, man, if you want to get me on a rant, the state of my country right now is very, very concerning. Anyway, any idea how Hearthstone remains relevant? I mean, Hearthstone is always going to do well because it's a Blizzard game. I mean, they're too big to fail.
Ready and able.
Unless
Right then. Moving.
there's not any serious enough competition for Hearthstone. Yeah, it's too big.
The Inquisition is not so easily rebuked.
That being said, like, I used to play Hearthstone on my phone, but I have been enjoying the Age of Sigmar card game way more. I find it to be a fascinating game. What character do I want to come back in Age of Sigmar the most? Tenenhuan.
The object is mine, sir. I shall destroy it.
Tenenhuan, the Prophet of Sotek. I want him back so bad.
Structure destroyed. I hear you. Displacing now. Moving now.
Ready and relocating.
Let our foes tremble at my superiority.
Yeah, the only game that I think, the only market type game that I think Blizzard is in danger of now is Diablo. I think the Diablo Immortal announcement was bad enough that I honestly think that they need to be worried. I do think the upcoming Warhammer game, Chaos Bane, I think it stands a reasonable chance of.
Striking now.
I think it stands a reasonable chance of threatening
This is why we're here.
Blizzard's
Chaos exists to be slain.
Blizzard's like monopoly over that kind of market. Granted, Path of Exile I think has already overtaken Diablo, but I have high hopes for Chaos Bane. You want Queek back as a Vermin Lord? Queek would probably not make the best Vermin Lord. Funny enough.
The Inquisition is not so easily rebuked.
I am here. Follow my example, or
my
I will
last
make
cannon?
you
Get over here,
enemy
dude.
destroyed.
Your attacks are misspent.
I am beset.
They seek cover.
I am ready.
We are engaged here.
The galaxy is that much safer.
Yes, sir.
I hear you.
You do not frighten me.
Found ya. Demolish our cannon. Open fire.
I am under attack.
We serve the Emperor.
Not my best work. Yes, I see the target. Your target is mine, sir.
Is he just attacking the corpses of my guys?
I'll get the target.
What a jerk. Well, Christopher, I don't think Diablo 3 was that bad. I mean, yeah, the launch was rough, but I think, honestly, most people just accept rough game launches as just, like, a part of the thing now. Like, they're like, oh, that's just the way gaming is now.
Target serviced.
Okay, he left. Okay.
Here we go, then.
Maybe he left?
Understood.
I wish I could
Attacking.
kill him right now. That'd be really funny. How far away do I have to go before he'll, like, reset? Am I just gonna have to resurrect one of these characters? That's super annoying.
Enemies to the left.
Yeah, it looks like
Is
I'm
there
gonna
a
have
fight
to.
in our future, sir?
I'm good, Undertaker. I don't have enough time for, like, a brand new game like Company of Heroes.
Sir, we are under attack out here.
Enemy guard shooting on our position.
This doesn't come with a promotion, does it?
Doesn't come with a promotion.
Ruins used to be.
It's a bit hairy here, sir. One down. Next up.
Any chance of Total War Warhammer 3 becoming more popular than StarCraft? Ah, I really doubt it. Unless Warhammer suddenly picks up a massive Asian audience, I really doubt it. Asia does not seem very fond of the fantasy genre.
Can't keep me out of this fight.
And as long as Asia's not in, you can't catch it. Asia just makes up too much of the population,
Give us
especially
a
the
card.
gaming
This ammo's
population.
heavy. Sure, I'll lug all this a little further.
You know, they're giants compared to
here. Go ahead, right then.
the West.
Look at them. Poor form. Weak.
Especially
hearts.
competitive sport or competitive esports.
Cadians reporting for duty, sir.
Sir, there's danger here. Commander here. Ready and able.
Undertaker, I mean more in like an
I
esports
am on
sense.
my way.
We have a target. Cadians are always ready.
Processing the lad's request.
I trained for this day.
We came out here to make war, didn't we?
Alright.
Commander here. Go ahead.
They'll tear us apart in melee. They're closing with us.
I am. Behold this strike.
I'm trained for this. Chaos Space Marines attacking. Chaos Marine attack.
More insolence from you.
Make
I am
no
Dirty
doubt.
heathens.
No fear.
We're hardly making a dent in that.
I have no fear. Let none dare to oppose us again.
Let's do it. That's proper destroy. That's the fate of chaos.
Go moving now.
Shit.
I am ready.
I was hoping we hadn't triggered it yet. Run!
Bloody heretics!
50 heretics.
Chaos target
Go ahead,
destroyed.
sir. This had been on my way.
We're the Baneblade's target.
You okay, Chloe? Why is 40k more popular than fantasy?
Bloody heretics!
I mean, I have my theories. I honestly think the biggest...
I hear you. I am here.
I think the biggest thing is that I think 40k
Can't see through these
was
walls.
supported more than fantasy in kind of the modern age.
Seeing to it.
Because here's the thing, 40k was more original
Captured for you.
in a lot of ways than fantasy was, and it was less restricted than fantasy was. So I think Games Workshop felt more comfortable,
Moving.
Let's make it sound
kind of
so
like
easy.
developing it into their own universe. Because you have to remember that you have situations like one of the strengths
I hear you.
of fantasy, but also a notable weakness of it, was that fantasy was based on the real world. You know, fantasy was a mix of famous fantasy tropes and genres, like King Arthur's court and, you know, all sorts of other jazz, and then they mixed it with our world's history. You know, you can't, there's only so much you can do with that. As opposed to,
Ready and understood. Attacking.
you know, as opposed to 40k, which Games Workshop had a lot more leeway in, and they could do whatever the hell they wanted, because they, you know,
Target
most of
serviced.
what happened in 40k was original to them, and it was also a universe that could kind of just
Moving now.
do whatever it wanted with impunity.
I protect you.
Give us the target.
That's probably one of the most major reasons.
Commander here. Ready and able.
Yes, I see the target.
On my way.
I am ever
Bloody heretics!
Loads of chaos around
But that's
here.
literally me just like
They
spitballing.
have us pinned!
I'm pinned down.
The enemy has me pinned.
I am held pinned down out here!
Removed
Cover
from
from us,
the
you
galaxy.
will! We're taking
Light 'em up.
fire here!
Go back to your dirty gods.
I am here.
40k is confusing? Eh.
Better. I'm on the object.
Reporting enemy contact!
Structure destroyed.
I think it just kind of depends, you know, on the situation.
On my way.
We came out here to make war. Is there a fight in our future, sir?
Commander here. That's not a wound. That's a scar tomorrow. Get up.
It's not a wound, that's a scar for tomorrow. I like that.
You know we're ready. Let's take cover over there.
Give us a target. This ammo's heavy. Sure, I'll lug all this a little further.
Alright, let's go.
Time to move.
Enemy sentinel has me.
His enemies shall be cleansed this day.
You report.
Bloody heretics!
Enemy contact. I hear you.
Run!
Right. Moving. Ah, there's sentinel dead.
We are under attack! I know that sound. Go ahead. Let's go! Give them all we've got, man!
Enemy guardsmen eliminated.
That's proper
These are their heretics.
Enemy sentinel has engaged.
We are engaged here.
We serve the Emperor!
Go ahead, sir.
Enemy fire! What's left? Little bit.
I hear you. I'm
Enemy
on the target.
sentinel has engaged.
Your wounds mean nothing. Stand.
Order, sir. Reporting enemy
It's
contact.
their vein blade.
Go
The
ahead.
Inquisition is not so
Get
easily
them unholy
defeated.
stuff.
I am under attack.
This had better be a...
Oh, that was rude.
Enemy sentinel has engaged.
God
That's the
damn
fate
it.
of chaos.
Annoying.
We are under attack.
No mercy.
Our Inquisitors eliminated.
Yes. This glory is the Emperor's.
Order, sir.
Enemy guard target eliminated. Moving now.
Johan, not much. We started this fairly recently. What if Lord Kroak wasn't at Itza when Chaos attacked? Then Itza would have been absolutely boned. Like, no question.
As the general requests.
Itza would have been in some pretty serious trouble.
Watch and learn, men.
Not my first. It's a bit hairy here, sir.
I go.
Commander here.
Alright, gotta
Go
wait.
ahead.
Finally.
Object targeted. Proceeding with attack. These foes underestimate. I am
Reporting enemy contact.
I'm on the object.
You do not frighten me.
Enemy target eliminated.
I will capture.
This had object target. Chaos target eliminated. On my way.
I have captured.
The reinforcements are here.
I'm on the object. I hear you.
Do we have a target? Infantry reinforcements are ready. Happy to be of service, sir.
Alright, looks like we can pick up another unit.
We're here. Let's get to it. Message received.
Commander here. Ready and able.
I protect.
Glory is loyalty. We have a target.
We came out here to make war, didn't we?
Right then.
Thank the Emperor for these weapons.
Commander here. Go ahead.
King Frost, I have a population cap. I can't just spam guardsmen into infinity.
On my way and on guard.
It won't let me.
On the
I'll
way.
get there now.
Never fear.
Making my attack. New report. Enemy contact.
Your attacks are misspent.
These
Under attack. Our cover is good. That is proper destroyed. Chaos target destroyed. Sir!
fire street pinned.
I am pinned here.
We are engaged here.
Sir, they have us pinned! Reporting enemy contact! That's the fate of chaos.
These are their heretics.
Right. Moving. Object targeted. Proceeding with attack.
I shall...
I see the target.
Structure destroyed.
This had better be important. Moving now.
You know it.
On my way.
I hear you.
How effective are flagellants in the lore? Flagellants are fairly effective in the lore. I mean, they get butchered, but the thing is, they tend to travel in such large groups that they can actually be fairly dangerous, even to pretty powerful enemies. For the most part, though, they're about as effective as you would think. They're very, very good against some troops. But for the most part, they kind of rely on numbers and just dragging people down.
I have the object defends. I shall destroy it.
This.
I'll get the target.
Stormtrooper.
Reporting enemy contact!
Chaos dog.
What do you mean we can't pursue any further? We can't let them get away? They can't escape?
Enemy stormtroopers attacking! Enemy guardsmen
I
defeated!
strike a blow for the
Few heavy weapons on site.
stormtroopers. You beg.
That's proper destroyed.
A sad but just end.
Enemy target eliminated.
On my way.
Bloody heretics!
Displacing now.
Enemy destroyed.
One of my units
Get
got
us around this
absolutely
building.
obliterated.
Enemy guard are shooting on our position.
Go ahead, sir.
We are engaged here.
We are under attack. Mobile and ready.
Let none stand before his troops.
I know that sound.
Sir,
I am
there's
under
danger
attack.
here.
Seeing to it.
Orders, sir. Let's go.
It's ours.
We serve the Emperor.
We came out here to make war,
Give them
didn't
all
we?
we got, men. Let's do it.
Packed up and moving out.
I am here. Stormtroopers.
Chaos Marines are attacking.
Target eliminated.
Focus fire, soldiers.
Get over here,
Moving
you.
now.
Here, let's get to it. Go ahead. Reporting enemy contact. That's proper.
This had better. Sentinel targeted.
Show me our
I
way.
trained for this day.
Now we've got a chance.
This ammo's heavy.
Commander here. Go ahead.
We're here. Let's get to it.
Will I do some Vermintide after this? Yes, we are going to play some Vermintide today.
Put yourselves in gear, soldiers.
Yes, indeed.
Looks like our requisition finally went through.
Commander here. Ready and able. On my way and on guard. I'm blight here diminished.
We came out here to make the Sentinel.
We are under attack. Reminds me of my first Plague Runes on us.
I hear you. Stand back. I'll show you how it's done.
I wield the hammer of the
Chaos
witch.
target destroyed. Sir, they have us pinned. Never thought I'd be fighting a
Blade Marines.
Give them all we got. My fire here. Enemy sentinel has it. Enemy guardsman defeated. Enemy target eliminated.
I'm on it.
Their Havoc systems have us.
Gladly. I am under attack.
Burn them out!
I'm on the object.
You do not frighten me.
They've got good
Suffer
cover.
chaos.
Give us a target. This ammo's heavy. Target is down. Is there a fight in our future, sir?
I have no
This
fear.
had better new report. Enemy contact.
Prometheum!
Target obliterated.
This pain is nothing to me.
In Warhammer lore, do Witch Elves do anything besides fight and sacrifice prisoners? Well, yeah, they're like the...
We are engaged here.
I mean, the reason they're called the Brides of Cain is because they have a
We
very
came out here to make war, didn't we?
religiously significant role
Reinforcements are here.
in Dark Elf society. I mean, they're the acolytes and priests and they run the cult of Cain for the most part. Flygan Potatus, thanks for the health facts. Can you eat orc if you really want to? I would say generally it's considered a bad idea, but you can.
If they need it.
I protect
Glory is loyalty perfected.
Give us a target. This ammo's heavy.
Commander here.
Oh, shut up, you whiner.
On my way. Oh, yes, I did now.
Moving now.
Alright, let's go deal with the boss. Orcs, are they sentient tofu? Well, they have flesh, so because they're shroom, they're mushrooms, not they're not like pure plants. So I wouldn't exactly call them
Faster in the
tofu.
damned way.
We've eliminated that.
That's proper destroyed. We're hardly making enemy sentinel has engaged. Reporting damage to structure. We are
There they are. This is it, you maggots. We'll bury you here.
Roasted squig. Well, that was probably a Undertaker. That was probably from a Goblin's comment. Most races don't consider orcs or greenskins or squigs very appetizing. Or you know what? It was probably an ogre actually. Ogres have some pretty funny opinions on how things taste.
On my way.
I go.
It's their main blade.
We came out to shoot the sentinel.
Plague Marines! That walker is finished. We're engaged. Cover we are
Rest. Lost.
Yes! Object targeted, sir.
Run!
It's their bane blade. This had better over the bar.
On my way.
They have a rain blade. You make it sound. This way to victory.
Attack! Chaos Marine attack!
New report. The Dark Gods felt that one, I think.
Send your lost guardsmen.
I am here. Make them tremble. Engaging target. This had better be important.
Go ahead. Enemy stormtroopers attacking!
Chaos target eliminated. Striking now.
I am ready. My chief weapons are surprise and fear. Removed from the galaxy.
Time to get to work.
I hear you.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm gonna shoot this dude.
Their Commissar Lord is after us.
Structure destroyed.
Bane blade. So this is the teleportarium she was talking about. Some of the lads have heard stories of people using this sort of archaeotech and never returning.
Most guardsman assignments have a similar outcome. Guardsmen, the Inquisitor is
I love the
preparing
general.
teleportarium for operation. Make yourselves ready. We leave the planet within the hour.
How many Slan plus Mazda Mundi
Ever onwards.
would you need to get to the power of Lord Croc? You could probably get a couple of second generation Slaawn together, and you'd probably need about 3 or 4 second generation Slaawn. So like 3 Mazdamundis to equal the power of Lord Kroak. All of the first generation Slaans, I mean, they were basically like gods. What do you guys think? Stormtroopers or Catachin Devils? Catachins would give us a melee unit, but Stormtroopers are Stormtroopers. Why don't Dark Elves directly worship Chaos? Because Chaos is bad for them. The Dark Gods are not interested in the Elves as servants. They only view the Elves as playthings. Stormtroopers?
Excellent. The teleportarium we have secured has broadened our theater of operations.
I want that Lehman Russ. Have a power sword, my dear. I kind of want to go up the... I want to get these damage abilities, even though I really want our health to go up. But let's get our armor. Sergeant. Melt-a-bombs we'll give to Lord Burn. All nearby allies increases damage. Can execute and demoralize enemy units. Can't be knocked back. Alright, and I want to get Caster up to max level as quickly as possible so we can get that Lehman Russ summon.
Attention! All Blood Ravens of Strike Force Omega in the Argus District. The Ascendant fears investigation and pursuit by those who are less enlightened. He wishes to ensure that all traces of his passing on Calderis are eliminated.
Don't the Druki anointed worship Slanesh? No, so the Dark Elves and Slanesh.
Calderis is the Blood
Oh,
Ravens
1 second.
recruiting spot. So why are we laying it to waste? Kyrus's lot is up to something. General, if we're really on Kyrus's trail, we want to stop them from destroying any evidence.
So the thing about the Dark Elves and Slanesh is they have this really complicated relationship in that Morathi does not view using the Dark Gods as a bad thing. To Morathi, it's kind of like anything that makes her stronger and allows her to make herself more powerful and immortal is fair game, including unleashing or making pacts with demons and the Dark Gods. And in the old lore, like 6th and 7th edition, the Dark Elves had the Cult of Pleasure, which was explicitly Slanesh worshipping. In 8th edition, they did a lot of really hardcore retconning, and they gave the Dark Elves, or the High Elves in general, but explicitly the Dark Elves, an expanded pantheon. And when they did that, they added in Authority and Hakardi to the Dark Elves, which Hakardi is the goddess of sorcery, and Authority is the goddess of pleasure. So the pleasure cult became more of an authority thing, and they were kind of like these underworld gods, which fucked a lot of the prior canon really bad, but it is what it is. Have I ever played the Dragon Age games? Yeah, I played Dragon Age 1 and 2. I played 2 a lot, all the way through.
We're standing by here.
Loaded troops add to its firepower. Ooh.
Can't do it, sir.
I need more power for that? Okay, well, let's just get a regular unit then.
I'm departing now.
Go ahead. We came out here to make war, didn't we?
I trained for this day. Cadians reporting for duty, sir. Cadians are always ready.
Processing the lad's request.
Who's the strongest non-chaos human? Sigmar. Sigmar's stronger than most of the chaos humans. Sigmar is ridiculously strong. In the modern age, the strongest human?
All right, men, get aboard.
I mean, holding Gol Maraz is usually going to make you pretty OP.
Commander here.
But, like,
Ready and able.
the strongest human that's not chaos aligned? Probably... I forget which one it is, but one of the modern Grail Knights in not Lewin, but
Now
Lewin's
is the time to motion yourself.
Lewin's more about finesse. But there's a Grail Knight in Bretonnia right now who's ridiculously strong.
Have been detected inside the settlement.
Do not deviate from your mission. Our priority is to demolish every last structure in this miserable village.
The Emperor's servants. Their innocence rings false.
Commander here. Ready and able. On my way and on guard.
Sir, we are taking hits.
Sir, we found the enemy space marine. We are under attack!
Stand back. I'll show you how it's done. Target is down.
For the Emperor, Space Marine.
Go ahead, sir.
Departing!
As you wish it, sir. This had better be in port displacing now.
Object targeted, sir.
For the Emperor, Space Marine.
Who won Sigmar or Archaon? Sigmar defeated Archaon in the final battle of Warhammer.
Space Marine
Fancy.
target eliminated.
Matt Russo, maybe one day, but not anytime super soon. We got a lot of other crap we got to do still.
I am here.
After this, we had a big donation thing where people wanted to do an Age of Mythology playthrough, so that's next for the morning streams. And then, you know, by the time we're done with Age of Mythology, I would not be surprised if there was a new Warhammer DLC out.
Be given las cannons to counter enemy armor. Melter bombs and melter guns are also quite handy. We're standing by. We're in motion here, sir. Attacking specified target.
I would like stormtroopers. Damn it, I don't have enough population. Alright.
Hostile Space Marines are
Commander,
testing us.
I am on my way. On my way and on guard.
Take it down!
Open fire!
Razorback, it's attacking.
Vehicle disabled.
Whoa!
We're in motion here, sir.
Going in reverse is fine, but don't, like, throw the whole damn thing.
These foes underestimate me.
I move.
Departing.
Pulling it in there. Moving forward. Auspex at
Woo!
Return fire! Careful strikes.
We are engaged here.
We're the target now.
Scout attack! Right here!
They have us targeted.
I love this thing going in reverse. This is great for some reason to me.
That's a good position.
I hear you. I am
I'm
beset.
surprised Undertaker isn't a mod. I try and keep my mod numbers as low as I can. There was a time where I had too many mods and things got a little It's on an as-need basis.
Engaging Space Marine target.
Every enemy is a stepping stone.
Focus fire!
Sir, there's danger here.
Purge the enemy!
Make the Emperor proud this day.
I wield the hammer of the witch.
The structure is clear. Move on.
Target obliterated.
On guns. Forward
all the generals are down.
Show them no mercy! Reporting engagement here.
They're closing with us! Make your attack! I've bested the Space Marine target.
Summon the stormtroopers!
Stormtroopers here. Orders? Stormtroopers
Orders.
reporting ready.
Kick ass and take names. Those are your orders.
Space Marine target eliminated.
Ready and relocating. We've got fighting yet to do.
Razorback is firing on us! Open fire! Reporting enemy contact! Orders, sir. We're Acadians. Let's act.
Unleash all fury upon them!
Mr. Beastybot, I have a Twitch account.
We are under attack!
I'm hoping to get back to an old schedule I was running where I streamed on Twitch in the afternoons. And then I streamed on YouTube in the mornings.
Marines, this position.
I'd like to get back to that.
On my way.
So we'll probably be going back to that in the near future.
Without me.
Building in the way. Still die. Same as anything.
Where's my...
Godwin fire is on us!
This had right. Moving. Making my attack.
I am ready. On my way.
Little victories.
Death is no reason to halt your service.
Go, 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 go!
It takes more than that, I say. Commander here. Ready and able.
I'll see to it personally. Let's get to it.
Right. Well done.
You know we're ready.
Oh shit, we're about to lose this mission if we don't hurry up.
On my way and on guard. Sir, I have a victory point here. Commander here.
Go ahead. These Space Marines up top.
Ready here. Open fire! Reporting enemy contact.
I'm on the target. Terminators, do you copy? Let us show them
We are under
The
attack.
Emperor, Space Marine.
Under attack. Let them have it.
Make me proud.
I've bested the Space Marine target.
I am ready.
Attack Marines have struck.
Reporting Terminator attack.
These foes underestimate fall in dishonor, Space Marine.
It'll be ours.
Win this day for me.
Here we go.
Jesus
then.
Christ.
Making our attack.
Target taken.
This is
Hostile Space Marines are testing us.
Where are those?
These.
All my characters just insta-died.
Can't keep me out of this fight. I need you in one piece. Unleash all fury upon them. We're the target now.
Requisition is too low.
Fire!
Stormtroopers here. Orders. Here, let's get to it. Here, let's get to it.
We're the target now.
Commander here. Go ahead.
Unleash all fury upon them.
I want that target again. On the top. I am restored.
Tactical Marines are here. I move with eyes.
You're under their lash here.
Striking here.
Like they are getting instantly taken out. Oh my gosh, it's getting terrible.
We've eliminated that one.
Orders, sir.
They got that
Make your
freaking
attack.
Terminator.
For the Emperor, sir.
Reporting enemy Terminators. Space Marine target eliminated.
Dear Lord.
Go ahead, sir.
Embarrassing is what that was.
Take that thing out.
We're the for the
Sergeant Lysandros, come in. We have come under fire. Our mission has been compromised.
Stay calm, young brothers. I will deploy heavy support. It will arrive in moments and crush these worms.
We're understood. On the move.
I'm fine. Let's move on. Now is the time. Stormtroopers reporting ready. Everyone get inside. Let's take cover over there. I see it, sir. Looks good. We'll get it. Hostile dreadnought! Ready here. It's captured. Stormtroopers here. Let's get to it. Let's go! Stormtroopers here to reinforce. Orders. We're ready. Get a move on, men.
It takes more than that, I say. Commander here. The enemy.
We are under attack!
One of the regiments are renowned for lizardmen.
I am under attack.
The lizardmen don't have a ton of well-established lore about things that would become regiments of renown. They have a couple things that exist in the end times. I'd have to look most of them up. There were not a ton of, like, there's not a lot of famous, like, lizardmen regiments or anything like that. That's one of those things I'd actually have to do research for, because, like, the end times kind of introduced regiments of renown as something that they focused really hard on. The only really famous lizardmen regiments are, like, there's I forget what they're called. I think they were called, like, the Guardians of the Thousand Stairs. But there was basically the Temple Guard that defended Lord Croft in the final battle of Itza. They'll probably be a regiment of renown. They're super famous.
I bested the Space Marine target.
They were a unbreakable Temple Guard unit, tabletop. Then there's obviously the Red-Crested Skinks, though. I hope they're actually a unit rather than a regiment of renown, personally. Kind of like Bugman's Rangers. But that's just my opinion. I would just like to have some skinks that are good at melee.
All right, men, get aboard.
I trained for this day.
We're standing by here.
You know we're ready.
Where's okay?
Commander here. Ready and that's not a wound. That's a scar for tomorrow. Get up.
The
I'm trying to think of
is not so
some other
easily
big
rebuked.
ones.
Now is the time to move. Engaging assault marines.
The enemy is here. Let's get to it.
Assault marines! Attack marines have struck!
Attacking specified target.
Wall has us blocked!
Incoming attacks from the guard.
Attack marines have struck!
Engaging assault marines.
Such small things cannot deter me.
That's proper destroyed.
You do not frighten me.
I'm on the target now. Back up and move it out.
Attack marines, we are under attack!
Structure. Go.
They have us targeted.
Space Marine
Oh
target.
jeez, just got instantly obliterated.
Object targeted. Proceeding to the
We are superior.
Right. Who's next?
Worry not, for I am here.
I hear you. I'm on the object. Scout
We
on
are
the field.
under attack!
All fury upon them.
Attack marines out attack! Right here!
Displacing now.
The Emperor's true force. The gods will strike after this.
I am beset. Proceeding to the gap.
His ammo's targeting assault marines.
All guns. Go ahead, sir.
Reporting we are under attack!
Fight on. Without me.
They have us targeted. Feel the might of the righteous.
And they proceed to instantly just obliterate all my people again.
Space Marine forces striking here.
The only thing even moderately tanky that I'm able to bring out is like,
was coming.
wait, whoa, come on, I still had requisition, what the hell? Oh, that's a load of crap. That is a load of crap. Oh, well, at least we got a Power Fist for Lord Burn. Man, these guys are weak! Whew. Cetra versus Deathmaster? I don't think that would go well for the Deathmaster. That has to be level 3, though. Yeah, these guys are just so bad. Alright, well, that spoils my mood. Have I heard the rumors that the Blood Ravens are the successor chapter of the Thousand Suns? That sounded pseudo like gibberish to me. Mr. Beastie yeah. You get whatever XP you earn in a mission, regardless of if you are successful or not. Which is a little goofy, but, you know, it's just the way it is. Anti-armor kit. Recon unit. Alright, so, I think we're going to get the Catechins after this. Because I just need a unit that can protect me in melee. My guys are just getting absolutely butchered. So, any event, it's time for me to go to lunch. Sorry we started a little bit late on this. But, so I'm going to go take my lunch. When I get back, we're going to play Vermintide. So, hope you guys enjoyed Dawn of War for today. We'll be back in about an hour for Vermintide 2, the new DLC. So I will see you guys then. And we'll be here on YouTube. I'm not going to bother going to Twitch for this one. So I'll see you guys in a little while. Bye. I say as I forgot that I need to exit out and go to OBS. And now I say bye. Bye.